You don't always learn on the good days. You get the most growth on the days that things don't go right for you. I figured out how to get over doubt, fear, and anxiety when they come up. Hi, my loves. My name is Areania, and I'm here to help you with your journey by sharing minds with you. Hit that thumbs up button down below. Subscribe to this beautiful connected family. Hit that bell notification so you know when I drop my next gem, because I'm dropping them, baby. And last but not least, share this with someone. Let's get back to this video. I've asked for a new desire, and I understand that every time I ask for a new desire, that this requires for me to become more and for me to grow. So as soon as I asked for this new desire, something instantly went wrong in my day. I had the biggest losing day I ever had in my trading history, and I was freaking out because I've never lost that much. I've never been that irresponsible with trading. So at first, my first reaction was frustration, and I was upset with myself because I broke a lot of my rules. But then it helped me realize that I didn't have structure around a certain part of my journey with my trading plan. I have a structure with every single thing that I do, but there were these two parts that I didn't have a structure around. I didn't have a structure around my risk management. I didn't have a structure around the way that I scale up. And I'm understanding this. And at first I looked at that day like I shouldn't have even gotten on the market because I knew there were no plays that I really wanted to take. But then I went back and I understood. You don't always learn on the good days. You get the most growth on the days that things don't go right for you. So when that happened, it made me go back to the drawing board. It made me refine my process. And this is where it all came to me. I was like, I get it now. Whenever we ask for a new desire, there is more required of us. There is more growth that needs to be had. So that resistance that comes up that we talk about, because there is a new part of us that needs to be grown. When that new part of us needs to be grown, fear, doubt, anxiety comes in. I was so stressed out that whole night. But then I woke up and realized what I needed to do. The structure needed to be more refined. I needed to refine everything that I'm doing. So I went back to the drawing board and I refined my process, and I wouldn't have understood that, and it wouldn't have taken me to the next level of my journey. So when you ask for something, baby, I'm realizing in order to get over that fear, that anxiety, and that doubt, when that resistance comes, figure out what you need to learn in that resistance and create a structure around that resistance. Is there some type of schedule that you need to create? Are there habits that you need to instill inside of you every day? Are there affirmations that you can put around those habits to make sure you show up for those habits that you need to consistently instill inside of you? There is always a solution to every problem, and I get that now. So what I learned this week is that structure makes me feel as safe as you can feel on this journey. So whenever I ask for the desire, I know that resistance is going to come up. And then I understand, in order for me to make that fear and that doubt and that anxiety to subside from that resistance, I need to create a plan. I need to create some kind of process around what I am asking for. In this process consists of different habits that you have. Maybe get yourself a calendar so that you can plan out things that you can do to get closer to your goals. The only reason you are feeling that fear and feeling that doubt and feeling that anxiety is because you don't know where to go. You don't know what to do, and you have to guide yourself. You have to show yourself what needs to be done next. And then that fear, that doubt, it all subsides. As soon as I refined my process around my trading, I felt incredible. The anxiety subsided, baby. I'm telling you, there is structure that is needed when we ask for that desire. So ask for the desire. Make sure you know why you want that desire. And then once you ask for that desire, understand that resistance is immediately going to come up right behind it. Then when you see that come up, ask the questions that you need to ask about that resistance. What do I need to learn from this obstacle, this resistance? then once you get that answer, the fear, the doubt, and every single thing else that comes up with that resistance will go away, because you're going to create a crystal clear plan. And let me tell you right now, the plan can only be as crystal clear as you make it, but it gets more refined as you go on your journey. You start taking actions and you start getting clarity of what you need to do next. I know some people are like, well, what? I don't even know where to start. Just start with the most general thing you can start with. If it's working out, make sure on your schedule, you place it on your schedule as many times a week as you know that you should be doing it. We know what we should be doing naturally, but we act as if we don't know. We are our own parents. We are our own guides. We know exactly what we need to do to get what we want. We gotta stop acting like we don't know. You just gotta ask the right questions. And it goes back to structure. Ask for what you want. See the resistance. Learn from it. Create a process or some kind of structure around that, and keep refining that process every single time you ask for a new desire, because you have to understand what you asked for is going to help you create a process to get to whatever you asked for. But if you ask for more, that is going to require you to refine your process to get something new. And the refinement is because once you ask for more, the process that you previously had is not going to get you to the more, it's going to get you to what you previously had. So make sure that you are always refining your structure, refining your process, going back to the drawing board once you ask for more, because that's going to require more of you. That's going to require more refinement. That's going to require you to take different habits or add different things. And I'm understanding this on this journey, and it was the most beautiful thing ever. And let me tell you, now I know how to get rid of the fear and the anxiety. Okay, when it comes up, I need a plan. I need to refine my plan. When a mistake comes up, I go back to the drawing board. I ask myself, okay, why is this here? And then I figure out why it's there, and I am able to get over it. We are master problem solvers. And I'm telling you, when you truly believe that you are this master problem solver and you face life ready to solve the problems, you master yourself. You master life. You can have whatever you want in this life. When you are getting over every single thing that life throws at you, you become unstoppable. Who can stop you at that point? What can't you have at that point? I'm just saying. All right, my loves. I love you so much. I know this message is going to find exactly who it needs to find. Just remember, ask, resistance, process, refinement. All right, my loves. I love you so much. Mwah.